Hey everyone, so let's learn about a new type of storage, the software-defined storage, or SDS, which is a distributed storage type. So in previous lectures we have, and also in the upcoming lectures we have, and we will be discussing the traditional storage, what they call it traditional storage these days, which is a centralized storage similar to, for example, the SAN storage appliances or devices where you store your data centrally on it. So the data is centralized, not distributed. And two of the major manufacturers or vendors of software-defined storage solutions are Nutanix and VMware. In this video, we will be discussing a bit about the SDS solution from VMware, which is the vSAN, and let's have a look on the architecture. So what is a vSAN, or what is a distributed storage or software-defined storage? Okay, so in traditional storage, you have the SAN storage system, which is an appliance, physical appliance, that has many physical disks where you store your data, and all of the servers you have access the same device to store and fetch the data. But in a software-defined storage, the data is distributed across your physical servers. So when it comes to VMware vSAN, so you may have multiple ESXi hosts in a cluster, and in a software-defined solution, each host is contributing its local physical disks, okay, to form a single logical, huge in some cases, data store or storage entity. Okay, so each host has few local disks, and all of these disks are logically combined into a single data store or a single entity of storage. So now your data is not centralized. Your data is it's distributed across multiple physical servers, and the more hosts you add with local capacity, the more physical capacity you get in your software-defined storage entity, which is the vSAN data store in this example, okay? And it also has high availability feature for your data according to the defined policy. So for the virtual machines, you may have 2 or more copies of the files of a virtual machine. So if the host goes down for any reason, and the local disks on it goes down with it as well, so which means that a physical capacity has or became unavailable to the vSAN data store, you still have another copy or more copies of the virtual machine data stored on other healthy hosts in your cluster. Okay, so it's not only about storing virtual machines. You could also have more services, like in VMware vSAN. You could have storage file services, like you could provision SMB shares, NFS shares from the vSAN data store to be provisioned and to be accessed by several clients, okay, in your data center. You could also store containers on a vSAN data store. And what else? So in the previous slide, we have discussed the file services, and in that slide here, we're discussing the block storage services that could be provided or provisioned on a vSAN data store, like iSCSI, LANs. We will learn about iSCSI and the LANs in greater detail in the upcoming lectures. So you could provision you could provision iSCSI storage entities on a vSAN data store and have it as a target, and allow servers, even servers outside your vSAN cluster to access that or these storage entities via the Ethernet using the iSCSI protocol. So that's it for this topic. In the upcoming topic, we will learn about the storage protocols, and the protocol is the language that a server uses to speak to a storage solution. Thanks. See you later. Goodbye.